So you guys, I hope all is well. I took a couple of days off just to get some healing, to repair my throat a little bit. I had some allergies. So I hope the setting's okay with you guys. I hope it looks all right. Again, it's been a couple of days since I've been back at the readings. I really appreciate you being on the channel. If you are here on the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share as well too. The readings are general. So therefore, they could be for anybody and everybody. But at the same time, please only take what resonates with you as well too. We'll go ahead and jump into the readings. I'm going to start off with some tarot cards. Okay, so we have a strange turn of events. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is in the Major Arcana. It does signify some type of good fortune, but it is a turning point, and I feel like it's a long-awaited turning point, like a change is going to come, but it's just been long-awaited, okay? This card could also represent somebody who's into the gambling business. Maybe they deal cards as well, too. Or work for a casino or such like that at the bar or somewhere there. I do see the owl in there, so it's inviting the spiritual wisdom to come into the photo. You kind of trapped in all the things that are good for you and kind of just released all those things that's not meant for you. Again, you could be dealing with somebody whose birthday is in the 7th month. Unless you have the number 7 that's in your soul urge number, I feel like this is somebody's birthday who's around July 10th. I do see the crescent moons in here, so your name could have a couple of C's in there, or you could have a C for your first name and a C for your last name or your surname. You could also be dealing with somebody whose name starts with an M. I do have the 7 of Cups here, and a lot of times, again, with those 7, it talks about those words that start with L. Again, like inviting the sun into this strange turn of events. Something you weren't really expecting, I don't think, but it does seem like a good change, and maybe with this rain that just came in, it'll rain in some prosperity as well, too. But anytime you deal with the cups, it's like see you on the ups. This could have been somebody who was dealing with some emotional loss as well too, and maybe some of those good emotions are starting to return. Okay, this is someone who's in the water element, so you have to think about those that are in the watermelon. Sorry, you guys, the water element. All right, so my words got turned around there just a little bit. But it's just like you have too many choices right now. Okay, it's like everybody's in your head right now. It's like you're so much is demanded of you at one time, and these are causing issues in your life, but again, it's causing transformation as well too. All right, so it's creating good change. I feel like I was just watching this intuitive reader yesterday who was talking about Leo season, and how Leo season for the last few years, they really have set a fire to things. And I think that's true. That's absolutely true. But I do want to recognize Cancer. I did see the 710 there. So I do want to recognize Cancer for starting it off and giving us that beautiful energy shift for the year 2022. Okay. And thank you, Spirit. All right, you guys. And we are wrapping up Leo season here soon. So again, with this Ace of Cups here too, this could also, that strange turn of events could be a new baby arriving, whether it be niece, nephew, grandchild, child of your own. Something new is happening here. There's new beginnings. There's new horizons. It could be a relationship as well too. This person could have been single for a while, wasn't even expecting to get into a relationship, but some way, somehow, you know, there is either a new relationship, a new marriage, a new proposal, something new happening along the ways. Okay, so there are those good beginnings in those. Also, when you see that 10 here, so like a new beginning, something has to come to an end so that it can last forever. And I think that's what that circular emotion here, that which goes on for infinite. Okay, the creation cycle, life cycle. Okay, overall energy at the bottom is death. So again, you could be dealing with the Scorpion. Scorpion is also in the cups, the water element, along with Pisces and Cancer as well too. So I feel like here there's a lot of water, that water element again, and dealing with your emotional self and your emotional sense as well too. But you've been drinking out of the same cup for a while. You've been saving money. Okay, so this could be a new promotion into something. Again, there's like a lot of C's here, so I feel like somebody could be reaching out to you that's in the C's. Again, it could just be C for see you on the ups in those cups. The come up is real. Okay, so again, you have the 4 of cups here too. This is someone who kind of just been kind of like loathing themselves. They haven't really been like in that whole circle of support with someone. But then again, that strange turn of events, something is going to enlighten them. It's going to change their thought. It's going to change their process. This new friendship, this new relationship, whatever it could be, it may be. There may be a new baby on the way. Maybe you're just kind of handling things as your own, because when I see the Empress, it makes me think of that motherhood again. Like so this could also be someone too that is pregnant and just dealing with the hormones and feels like they're kind of just doing everything on their own. But I do believe that with this pregnancy will come abundance as well too. Your life is going to change, but it's going to change for the better. And remember, once you have that baby, you're going to have that baby, you know, for as long as for hopefully is 200 years. Okay. But yeah, some nesting going on, some cleaning, even like cleaning out the bank accounts, getting on those rearranged, making sure everything's set in order for this new delivery. There's something new. You have to make space, some type of sacred space for this. You got to cover up the holes. Don't allow the rats to get in and destroy what you created for yourself. Again, this is someone with a mother attitude, I feel like, with that Empress. Someone that could be in the water element. Again, that could be your energy or your partner's energy as well too. Yeah, I just feel like this is like who has the longest hours. You know, a mother has the longest hours. I feel like this is a person that has a lot of love to give. But lately it's just been kind of like a whole lot of self-love. As soon as I said that, the Hermit came out. So you could be close to coming out of your shell. Maybe you've been in a shell for so long that now you're starting to see the light, and you're starting to have those invitations of love and those invitations where you feel warmth and where you feel like it's safe to come out of your shell as well. Again, it could be somebody nesting here with these coins anytime you're dealing with the pentacles as well too. That's also earth element, but those 4 feathers, pay attention to the colors of the feathers here. I see white. That means your angels are here. So they are watching over you, this pregnancy, and they will be watching over this delivery. So please pay attention to the colors that you see in the cards. Only take what resonates with you as well too. Again, this is a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, to go more into detail, you guys, you have to message me, drop a comment in the description box, or drop a comment and put underneath the description box and say, hey, I would like to book a reading. Let's go further into detail to find out who's pregnant, what's going on. Okay. Again, with this Emperor. Okay, so this person is going to be like a provider that comes in. Okay, it seems like they're real mysterious. Okay, but they have a lot of intuitive thoughts as well too. They will respect you, and you will be respected as well too. But you'll also give the respect that they deserve as well too. For bringing this practical plan into your life too. This could be a father figure. This could be your baby's father. This could be your father. Again, anytime you see the Emperor, but you do have the Emperor here, and then you also have the Empress together. So those are 2 cards that you would like to see come out in a reading. Okay. Again, especially if this is a new pregnancy. Okay. A first time mother. Okay. That's something that you really don't want to do alone. Okay. All right. And then at the bottom, it looks like it's going to be a boy. You have the Son of Cups, and I think also too, they'll probably be in the water element. So, okay, so anytime you see that, that's, to me, it's like, it's all talking about that family. Again, see you on the ups, dealing with that emotional sense too, as well too, okay? So beautiful. This peace offering to the Ace of Wands. But someone definitely is nesting. It feels like they're just getting the house in order. Everything has to be perfect. They could be driving their man crazy, being pregnant. But once the baby comes, like, you'll forget about all this, all the craziness that's going on once the baby's here. Okay, and then you'll have new worries and new thoughts. Okay. But again, that lamb at the bottom with the 4 swords, anytime you see the swords, it could be dealing with the element. You guys, if you're not with the baby's father, if something happened and you and the baby's father chose to split and go different ways, it happens a lot of times too, where the women just get fed up, they get tired, so they'll just leave all the kids to the father. Because I do have the Empress here, and I don't want to put it like it's all on the mother or that it's all on the father, because there are those times where women will leave and leave all the kids with the dad, and the dad really has to be mom and dad. So if you're in one of these situations where you've been kind of like a single parent for a while now, again, I feel like there's this new friendship that's going to come in, either where you can bring the kids together and have a play date, or you're going to either have a mandula or a breathing coach or somebody that's going to support you during delivery, okay? Somebody that you really need to be in your life, okay? And at time, it's like, again, it's not, you can do it being pregnant on your own, but at the same time, there is no heartbreak dealing there with there, and you will have some type of moral support that comes in, okay? So I just want you to know that. And with that lamb, just again, offering peace as well too, okay? You guys, you also have the 6 of Pentacles as well too. So again, that's dealing with that earth element, okay? It's about giving and receiving. I feel like there's going to be like a lot of gifts here. There's some help coming in. There's some type of generosity coming in. Someone's going to be very kind. Just like life is like so unfair, and sometimes it can be so unkind. But this person is coming in and just kind of like restoring your faith. And, you know, like you might have just given up on relationships or just given up on friendships. But this person is going to come in and be a partner to you in some way, somehow, and have that unconditional love, that deep love for you as an individual, but also for your family as well too, okay? At the bottom, you still have a lot of thinking about it. You've already had some heartbreak. You don't want to like have to go through this heartbreak again. You guys take it slow, because it's not going to be easy, you know, trying to start a new family with somebody. There are choices you're going to have to make. Again, like if that baby's mother or that baby's father is not into the picture, you know, again, that kid's going to grow up thinking that person is their dad or their mom. And those are decisions that you'll have to make as an adult, okay? But that's kind of cool, because I really don't get a whole lot of readings where somebody's might be pregnant or become pregnant. And I feel like somebody that's going to have a baby somewhere, again, with this Empress time, it's a lot of times it talks about springtime. So again, I think somebody like it's a new pregnancy. It's something that just happened, okay? Like when I was younger, we had more choices in our pregnancy plan. Like it was always better to like plan pregnancies as well too. But of course, you know, life is like that. It's those circumstances that you but I know that the laws have gotten a lot stricter when it comes to those type of things. So just knowing that you had the option sometime available, again, I feel like there's still options out there. If you choose not to have that baby, there's still adoption. There's probably plenty of people out there that would love to adopt a baby if it's possible, because again, the adoption process makes it so difficult. This could also too, when I see the Pentacles here, I feel like this is somebody who's about to get a stimulus check. They probably are a single parent, and I feel like this is someone who's that somehow, some way, you're probably gonna get a stimulus check. You were supposed to be getting that stimulus check, and you haven't gotten it. And I feel like it should be here soon. And then this is like somebody who's all about family traditions. They're conventional. They think in practical ways. Again, there will be somebody's expecting. There's some type of expectation. Okay, but the universe is going to offer you some kind of comfort. Okay, so don't feel like you're single and you're alone, because it won't be for long. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there's Queen of Pentacles. Some changes. Of course, you're going to have to start saving here with those Knight of Pentacles as well too. This is somebody who's in that earth element. Could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus as well too, okay? She's kind of been like, it doesn't look like she's just waiting for her new baby to arrive. She's kind of sitting there trying to figure out what kind of color should I pick out for the room. The first color I seen is yellow, so I feel like there's a lot of learning that needs to be done here. And again, with that parent, as being a parent, you're always constantly learning. I do feel like there's going to be some money rolling in as well too. She's just holding on to everything she got because she's trying to be a provider to her family as well too. She's faced some mountains. A lot of times, like, she chose to be the goat instead of being the sheep or being the lamb. So again, like with those pentacles, you could be dealing with a Taurus here. Notice the animal on the chair that has the horns. So somebody kind of like life threw some shit at them and they kind of been hard-headed towards it. But I think that's just how people are, though. We're just kind of like hard down to our core, you know. Okay, so now it's inviting some air element in here. So now you have the Seven of Swords as well too. So again, you feel betrayed. I think you feel left out. You kind of just like, you feel like running away, getting away from these problems. But at this, like, really, it's not even like a good time to travel or anything right now, because you're just trying to keep you baby safe and keep a healthy mental state in mind about it as well too, and trying to balance everything out as well too. Again, you guys, this could be a mother or a father with this Empress and this Emperor card here. You also have the King of Cups. Okay, so a Queen of Pentacles. So somebody in the earth element. And then you have the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Cups, I'm sorry. Somebody in the water element. All right, so take encouragement, because when I see the red and blue together, it makes me think of purple. Like, this person is real honorable. They're going to treat you with respect. Again, this Pisces is standing out strong to me because I see the fish in the water. I also see like he has a necklace on that kind of has like a fish on it. So someone could actually even be wearing some type of piece that has the Jesus fish on it. As a symbol, they could have blue on when you meet this person. They could be at a restaurant where the guy orders like a cup of ice water. He might even see you. You might even, I hope you're not crying in public, but they might even see you crying in public and start talking to you. This person comes from, like, he's from far away, so it could be a long distance friend that just comes to stay with you for a little while to kind of help you out in this situation as well too. Okay. At the bottom of this overall energy is that Four of Cups. Again, I think this is my Five of Cups. I'm sorry, six. Well, two. That's what I like about the pictures, because sometimes some of the things, they're hidden and you really have to look for them. But when the first time I ever pulled out the Rider-Waite set, this is the first card I ever pulled out. So a lot of times when I do the readings, I'll stop right there because I kind of know that's kind of like my energy. This was my indicator card. Okay, so to me, this card here reads to me, this is a couple that has known each other since they were little. This could even be a person who you grew up with and y'all had to separate because your families moved to different locations. And to me, it's always like a battle of the soulmate, because you see this little boy as he was as a little boy, but it kind of seems like he grew up and he became a man. So like, he's way over here. He's been making his own choices. He's been making his own life decisions. But again, when he sees you, it's going to be just like that same, you know, romantic lifestyle when you're younger. You know, you're playing house, you're playing dad and mom, You're going in the kitchen, cooking up fake food, mud pies, and things like that, eating the dog food. Like, he's going to know all those things about you that you did when you was younger. And then finally he's going to come into the picture and realize, this is his family. That's how I feel in the cards, you guys. And if you're having a hard time relaxing, if this is a woman, a lot of times what they can do, because lavender offers a lot of feminine energy as well too, and it helps you relax. But if you're a father who needs to try to relax, and it's like a lot of masculine energy that needs to be healed as well too, you can try to chamomile. And if you guys want to spread out the pheromones, you guys mix those things in together for tea, spiritual baths as well too. Okay, you can always dry lavender. All you have to do is just hang it upside down and dry it if you can find lavender. There's all kind of herbs that's in our backyards that we can use for lights to even just change the scent within our homes. By putting, like a lot of times it's what we feel like we're standing in a pot of boiling water. Sometimes it does feel like that. And maybe that's why we're seeing this water element here so much. It could be that. So I'm going to stop there because there is going to be a family gathering. I feel like there's going to be a baby shower, a bridal shower, a bachelor party, something like that, some type of celebration. Friends coming back in together, coming into play, helping each other out, helping one May, like the freaking Three Stooges or the Amigos or something, you guys. Let's get a key card before I start pulling out numbers to kind of see what's going on. You guys, this is true love. Okay, and two with the Jack, it's not a king. So to me, it just feels like here, somebody's going to get married around 2024. It might take a couple of years for this relationship to be established, to be stable, to find your stability. But I feel like this is two people that's coming together in some type of hand ceremony, whether it be a proposal and agreement between parents to choose to raise their children with love. I do see a lot of heart here too as well too. Baby's name could start off with a J, which is funny. I think a lot of people name their kids with J, even though like in the original alphabets, the original language, they really didn't have the letter J. This could be somebody who's a young parent. They could be 24 and they're a young parent. Again, it's just like a lot of love in this situation. So there's heart here. You have heart. They're going to be like your anchor. Okay, you might be seeing like a lot of 12s, a lot of 35s. This could be what time your baby is born, around 12:35. So pay attention to that too. I see the bird here. And a lot of times when you see birds, they're like messengers. Okay, so take heed. Especially when it comes time to like that human consciousness, when you're getting the same thoughts as everyone else that's attached to the silver cord. You have to be careful, even though it doesn't seem like we should have to be careful of what we say, but we really should be careful of what we do. Because even like how words, sometimes you can say something and it could stick with a person for the rest of their life. Just imagine some of those things that we do, how much it creates distance in our lives, how much it creates chaos sometimes. And we have to be responsible for some of those actions that we take in the way that we treat people as well too. I see turkey here. So when I see turkey, I feel like maybe Thanksgiving, somewhere around Thanksgiving, things will start changing. Things will start looking up for you guys. I see wings as well too. So inviting those angels to come in. I know around Christmas time, it seems like Thanksgiving, the holidays and stuff is a good time. That a lot of times, like that's what'll happen. Like a lot of parents will get pregnant. There could be a huge age difference here. For this male role model, this male figure to come into your life. They could be around 35 years old is what I feel here. I do see the mermaid here, you guys. So y'all could live close to water, close to manatees, because manatees are the myth that's saying you know, that mermaids once existed, but really that was just the manatee in the water. But this is someone who has a lot of soul. Okay, not saying they harbor a lot of secrets in their heart, but they harbor their treasures that's within inside their heart as well too. This could also be, again too, with that peace. I feel like somebody's going to be wearing some type of necklace that symbolizes their faith. It's either going to be an anchor, some type of cross, or like a Jesus fish. Okay. But I see new life as well too when I see those seashells as well too. And again, I think this is someone who's a Pisces or within that water element, or this baby will be born. This celebration, this new promotion, this new seed that's ready to grow is going to happen somewhere around March or April. Okay. But at the bottom there, you'll get the truth that you're seeking. You have the moon card there. It looks like somebody's coming in, you guys, and they're coming in fast and strong, but you have to realize that it's been long awaited. You've been waiting a long time for this. So again, with that pregnancy, it could have just been something you really weren't planning. You probably was feeling those full moon effects or something like that. We won't have our next full moon until September 10th. And we're in that waxing gibbous moon, which is beautiful right now for insight. And then somewhere around the 27th, you can start setting those new intentions and things as well too when we have that new moon, okay? New introspect. But 32, you guys, I think is just a beautiful number. A lot of my life began at the age of 32. A lot of my spiritual walk around the same time too as well too. That's why I love the cards. The cards have saved me like so many times. Let's pull out some ways to be mindful. See what the cards have to be mindful. Just to kind of keep our mind off of things. You guys, so I do my own learning. I have to. All right, we are in week 33 out of 52. All right. We're in day 230. Seems like we still got a long ways to go. We still got 135 days left. But dare to be silent. I feel like somebody here is doing like their moon glyphs, and they have like 4 points on there with their moon glyphs. And again, inviting that moon goddess to come in here with that showing strength. You know, that mother, the crone, the mother, and the maiden. So like things that you have learned over the years, if this is a new grandma or grandfather as well too in this reading. Because a long time ago, we used to have babies at a very early age. Not so much that way anymore, which is good, I think. Because sometimes, a lot of times, we'll be young and we'll fall in love, and those relationships will be so serious before we actually had the chance to grow, and it can leave us feeling like quite a bit of that emotional loss as well too, you guys. But love is coming in. This new friendship. It says mindful melting exercises. So paying attention to those things that kind of make you just kind of melt down. It says this is a simple one, but again, I feel like Thanksgiving, times when in the winter months, sometimes it's like you guys are gonna get booed up, and maybe again, like, or this baby's gonna be born sometime after winter. So I think it feel like spring sometime. But this person could be coming in around this time. So sit, relax, and imagine yourself melting into everything around you. With some practice, you might begin to feel at one with your surroundings. So like, it's important to talk to your house, treat it with kindness as well too. That's a good way. Like if you're an antisocial person, you can start talking to things inside your house. Like every time you walk into your house, say blessings. Um, Again, like being into that good environment, and it'll give you a good aura about yourself too. Like bringing on the lightness inside your home. But it says try this a few times a day, as it may take a while to master. Make sure you clear your mind while attempting this exercise and just purely relax and melt away. So you guys, I think this is like a really time to turn that AC up now while you got a chance. While you're nesting and stuff, slow down a little bit. Sit on your furniture, sit on different pieces, feel different pieces of cloth. Like I make art, so it's really important. Like the texture that the art comes on is like you can feel and touch it and see how it makes you feel too, because art offers so much healing as well too. So you have that, and I think that's really pretty. I mean, there's even things that you can go out there and find to help and relax while things are still frozen. You'll still be able to find some of like those herbs, those flowers, the nuts, the treats and things and stuff that you're trying to look for, because those things have shape shifted. They've gotten used to the climate, and again, like new things are always growing constantly. New, like I see new bugs all the time, bugs I haven't ever seen in my 40 years of living. So mindful shadow boxing. Okay, so it's time to like kick away some of that shadow work. You've already been doing your shadow work. So now it's time to like bring on that lightness of yourself, the lightness of your home, the lightness of your personality as well too. Trusting your own intuition. Like I feel like this is somebody who's already done a real gut check. Like they got themselves in position. Like if that parent, the other parent did leave them in a situation where they had to be by themselves, they really had a gut check and said, you know what? I might have got left, but there's no way that I'm going to leave these children abandoned. There's no way that I'm going to abandon my family. They would have to force me out of here. Okay. So let's pull some moon messages. See what moon message has to say. All about that action. Sorry, you guys. I really don't like putting my face on camera, but the way that I'm recording is so that I'm kind of just out of everybody's way. And I have to kind of keep an eye on my food cooking. It says, don't let your past hold you back. So that South Node could be dealing with somebody in the fire element there. But this has been a time for healing. New healing is on its way. It says, have faith in your dreams. Okay, so good dreams happen and bad dreams happen. We're in the waning process of the moon, so the waxing crescent is when you, after the new moon, and you start to see it get that crescent, because we did have like a lot of those crescent moons. I did see some 9s in here too as well too, you guys. So something like around September is probably like the best time for you to like open up communication with people as well, and have faith in your dreams. So if you dream of this person before they arrive, try to pay attention to what they wear on their clothes, like a pin, maybe. Again, we were talking about that purple. So some type of like medallion, some type of like a pendant. Just pay attention to those things that you see in your dream. We have garden at the bottom. If you are pregnant, please stay out of the soil. I don't think this is a good time for you to have your hands in soil. To be bending over or stretching out if you are pregnant, because you already have enough of the emotional stress, so you really don't need that physical stress or something to attack your health with this new life inside of you. Okay, you have to be the boss. You're just gonna have to boss up. It's time to boss up. It's saying you are good enough. And then by the time I said that, full moon in Virgo. So by the time it's Virgo season, your full moon is going to be 9/10. So again, I think like somewhere in September. So you got September, you got October, November. We did see the turkey. So again, around Thanksgiving. Or this could be a person who has to just have like lean meat. They're not really supposed to be eating no other kind of meat. And if you are taking vitamins and stuff like that, those vitamins will give you that extra iron that you need. Okay, so just be careful. Make sure you get your folic acid and all that stuff. All right. Let's see what other messages we got. It says Violent Angel. So purple. When I think about purple, again, having that encouragement as well too. This is also about intuition and also having deep connections and wisdom as well too. All right. You have the number 23 here. We did have 32 here. So again, I've seen some of those frequencies where this could be a soulmate. Or a soul partner as well too. Again, it's like it's you and me. It's you and me. I feel like that's how I feel like Violent Angel, the Breaking Dawn. So this person is gonna come in swiftly or rapidly. Will be here before you even realize that they're here. Like they're gonna come exactly when you freaking need them. Okay. And there's a number missing out of the kitty cat. So we just threw Gatekeeper there. When I see the number 5, it's definitely about, you know, that family change. There's some type of family life change here. Something new coming into a picture. Again, with that Queen of Hearts, so that's like your Empress. This is like, again, somebody who's very fertile. I know it sounds weird when you say fertile, but think about it. Business can be fertile. Life is fertile. Life is always giving more life. That's how it should be. Again, this is someone who does a lot of hard work. I see a lot of pink for passion. I see the red in her hair as well too. So she could be a ginger. When the baby's born, it has red hair. Don't freak out if somebody in your family does not have red hair, because a lot of times what happens is the baby's hair will change colors. And red hair is beautiful, so don't freak out too much. But again, like some feminine energy here too. That moon, Lady Venus, coming out at night. There's heart here, situation. Okay, so some type of proposal, maybe some type of marriage, some type of agreement between couples. I don't know what just happened. There was like a huge energy shift. But you guys, the video is going over a little bit over 30 minutes. I shouldn't have let it go on this long. I hope that you can see the cards okay, and that you've enjoyed the readings. But have a good day. Thank you for your time and energy. Sorry so late. Take care.